Hey, what's up everybody? Spadbrog here, and I'm here to give you the H-Hour Weekly Community Update number 23. This week, we got a patch, and it was pretty good, I have to say, just because there's a lot of little details in it that actually give a little bit more life to the game. It's one of those patches that were like, the game's looking a little bit prettier. But, again, we are not finished. We have a long way to go. And this is a nice little start, at least for the people who watch the videos or like watch it on Twitch. You're gonna see something a little bit different. So I'll just start with the patch notes, then we'll go into the quick look like we always do. So first off, this patch primarily includes addition of the armory to the lobby, some controller support, which only retains the menus. I'll get into that in a bit. And improvements to character streaming, map lighting, improvements to the inventory system in-game, and second available camo for each characters. And yes, you heard it here first. We actually have a second camo available for our soldiers. So, on the SOF side for Lucky, Sergeant Bob, and Sergeant Connor Thomas, we have new camos. So what this means is that you get to pick these three characters, either one, whatever you want, and then you have an option. You could get the other camo. I think it's a desert one. I think it varies though, from what I remember. I could be wrong though, but you could pick two for each character, and they're pretty distinct. Like if the one for Sergeant Bob doesn't look anything like the one for Sergeant Thomas, Connor Thomas, so you know it wasn't like a copy and paste job. They put a little bit of effort into it, and it looks cool. I feel like when I saw the first screenshot, I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, these dudes actually look different from each other. Now I could like spot somebody who I want to kill across the map somewhat in a different costume. Same with the terrorists though. I can't pronounce their names because I don't want to, butcher the culture. So they have their own camos as well, and they look pretty cool too. I'm sticking with the guy with the leather jacket. That's my man, 100 grand right there. Sticking with him. Get him some nice fatigues, you know what I'm saying? He looks cool, but the other terrorists look pretty dope as well. What you'll notice is that like they're a little bit, you can kind of like play to the map now. So if you're playing on Temple, you might want to change your camo to something a little bit more green. And I know the first terrorist that we have, that's the one you might want to choose. So at least you got that kind of layer to the game now. Like, you know what, I need some actual camo and not this stock character, so very cool. I really like it. And yeah, with that said, the armory's there in the lobby screen, so like old SOCOM ways. The armory looks cool. It's effective. It definitely needs a little bit more polish. I feel like when you click armory, it's just like they're just there, but it's very fast. Like you click something, boom, boom, boom. There's no lag in it. And apparently, if a player is in the armory and has not selected ready, they can't spawn. So that's fine. This allows players whatever time they want to set up their guns before they actually join the game. So if prior to the match, a player actually selects ready and then goes into the armory, they will be pushed out of the armory and spawn in game when the match starts. So for respawn, using ready will spawn you in game once the normal countdown delay passes, obviously. And if you late join into one match, you can either use armory, switch teams, or select ready. If you green up, you'll spectate as per usual and spawn on the next round start. Cool, so we got our armory like the old SOCOM days, so you do not have to go through the hassle of leaving the lobby, losing your spot rather, and then coming back and being upset because people don't like making new rooms because they want to play in full lobbies, which I totally understand, but that's a habit we have to kick. Also, they actually did some hidden things I was not ready for. So they did some weapons tuning. So I know Tom, shout out to Tom, communicating with people in the patch notes and the quick look. There's actually weapon tuning, so shotguns now have an additional pellet and more damage to improve effectiveness. And the shotgun was kind of decent before, but it felt like if you were like a pixel off, that could be that'll determine life or death. Like your shot will be on them and it will do like a lot of damage, but it would be enough to kill them. And since there's no like knockback animation on the shotguns, it's kind of discouraging to say the least. But yeah, that and SMGs have had damage and range reduced, so I haven't got to play recently. If you guys know, I play Street Fighter competitively, and Street Fighter 5 it just came out. So a lot of the stuff I'm gonna be talking about like in the next week or two, it's not really hands-on experience, but I'll try to mess with the game at least a little bit, because you know, competitive gaming is rough, man. You got to dedicate a lot of time. Top of that, school, social life, work. It's pretty hard. I put a lot on my plate, but you know, I'm still here supporting H-Hour to the very end. You know what I mean? But yeah, next, the controller support. So controller support, I know I said that they were probably gonna do like you could actually fix your settings and stuff. I think that's what we all wanted, but right now they're doing the little thing first. So you could actually, there's control support for menus, so you could cycle through your loadouts while you're playing by pressing like R1 or like L1 or left bumper, right bumper, whatever. So you could do it like that. I think they're gonna obviously fix that in the future, but it's very convenient. I actually just messed with it like in a respawn just to see how they were. And it was pretty. I remember playing the controller when I first started playing H-Hour, and it was like rough to change my weapons and stuff. So we got that. Very cool to see. And those, yeah, for more stuff, that's going to be added in future patches. But yeah, the inventory menu in game, it's reworked so you could cycle only between loadouts while using the in-game inventory. I don't even know what that means, but I hope it's good. And also they polish some things like character appearance, which looks a lot nicer. I've actually seen like an increase in my FPS, so very slight, like 2-3 frames, and that's hey, I'll take it. So maybe that helps. Correction have been made to character lighting to avoid the color tints that were being picked up on certain maps in specific areas. And streaming of characters have been increased to improve quality of characters in game. They do look nicer, but I'm thinking maybe it's placebo because of the new camos. So I don't know. I hope. Hey, at least I know it's not in my head. But yeah, a lot of the guys seem pretty happy about this update. I seen a lot of people in the forums talking about, yeah, it's one of those updates that were like nice and clean. And you know, our patches have been kind of like, the last one was kind of whack in my opinion before this. So it's good to see that we get some new, at least something for our eyes, some nice eye candy. So that's cool. Appreciate it. SOF working hard, as you can see, you know, slowly but surely. So next off, we're gonna do the quick look. So this one's a little bit shorter, so it's gonna be mostly focused on the workshop. So if you guys know from last week, the problem was that the freaking bugs from the armory were showing up, so they had to like push the patch back a week. So we waited like about 3 weeks for a patch. So almost a month. So you know, guys are freaking thirsty for this workshop. So now they're developing logic to clean up the workshop content for members after unsubscribing. I don't even know what that means. I guess that's some beta things. Work on a process for workshop maps to reset their level after the round restarts. Okay, maybe like, so like, you know, when people die, their guns drop and it has to reset. And adding missing collision channels for creators. Okay, maybe just fixing up maps, I guess. And when do we see the next patch going up? March 4th, they say. Should be the next patch, and if we can get anything out sooner, we will, but this will get us back onto the 2 weeks update again. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So at least we got some fixes, at least we got some things. So our next objective is this workshop, and as all of you guys know, this workshop is everything to the players, because we have a working Crossroads. I don't know if it's done. We have a working Fishhook. We have Frostfire that's not necessarily done, I think, for UE4, but definitely the map is done. We have a playable Desert Glory. I know there's people making tons of I know Mojo Gaming's freaking grinding out. He made a map that looks like Scarface's mansion. And it resembles, excuse me, that one SOCOM mission where like you're in Albania. You know the one with Pew, the guy with the turtleneck? It kind of looks like that mansion. It looks cool. I don't know how it is. He has a bunch of maps. He has a strip club, which I want to freaking play. Imagine if we could get some like strip club freaking hostages, some strippers. You know, girl, you don't need to live like this. I could take you home. Better life for you. I'm an SOF operative. But yeah, let me stop dreaming. So we got that coming up. So we're just waiting for that, man. That's the dream right there. So yeah, I'm thinking about streaming sometime soon. But again, my Street Fighter career is kind of putting my H-hour stuff on the back burner for now. But it's okay. I feel like we're not missing much. But definitely expect a lot of videos when Workshop drops and us playing. I will make it so that you guys see every single map in this game. Okay, so let's clean up a bit. So what have we gotten in the last month? Okay, so we got some more dances, some more characters, we got some character skins, some slight weapon tuning. Okay, that's in about well that's 2 months if you want to add the weapon tuning, but without that it's like about a month. So not bad at all. And also some news of Workshop almost here. Like, it's finally here. What else do we want? We want some animations. Animations, I don't think they've even begun. I think they said they were gonna do it with Technicolor, and I think they still are. But from what I've been reading, they haven't started. I think I said this in a video about like 2 videos ago. But yeah. This is pretty much me apologizing because I thought they were already making it. Because that's needed. You know, we need to jump to climb, Dr. Pro, and all that jazz, and just so that the characters flow a little bit better. But I think it's good because now that we have the 3 characters, those character models have to be specific to those animations have to be specific to those characters, so that it doesn't look, kind of copy and pasted and unprofessional. So cool. But other things I want to see are like the user interface, excuse me, and that'll polish the game up, because the game's looking pretty nice. The maps are beautiful. Like, you can't say that these maps, the 4 maps that we have, they're not beautiful, especially like on the highest quality. Unfortunately, we can't really play it at the highest quality right now because the game's not optimized. So I'm willing, like, all my videos, they're usually they are in the lowest quality possible. And it's just so I could get more FPS, so the game actually runs smooth and I could actually kill people, because you can't play shooters at low FPS. I can tell you that right now. It's a nightmare. Something I will never put myself through ever again. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this week. I'm glad you stopped by again. H-hour is looking beautiful. Don't you worry. Will it come to PS4? Hell yeah! Eventually. Let's finish the PC part. Let's make it beautiful, and we ship this bad boy out. Again, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/MrSpab. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/spab_rog. Follow SOF Studios if you want to see screenshots of the new maps. So they've been retweeting a lot of those. So if you want to see that fish hook, go click that bad boy. If you want to see that crossroads, go click that bad boy. If you want to see Citadel, oh, that map's done too. I forgot. Look how excited I am. I'm so excited now that this patch is out. I know I could see the future. It's so clear. I mean, I'm excited the whole time, but now it's so close. March 4th, baby. I hope the patch comes out with Workshop. I'm gonna be a little bit I'm gonna underestimate it. I'm gonna say March 14th. Because, stuff happens. But yeah, guys, thanks again, and I'll catch you next week. Peace.